welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather. I am a styling, skincare, hair care, self-care enthusiast. I don't have any training in anything. I just have people ask me questions sometimes about my thoughts on various things, so I just decided to make a YouTube channel to share what I know. So today what I wanted to talk about, after I scratch my nose, is the packing that I am doing for an upcoming trip that I have. So I know it's not like the absolute best decision in the world to leave the country in the middle of a pandemic, but this is for my cousin's wedding. He's had this planned for a really long time. It was supposed to be last year, and then of course it got moved. So I'm flying from the East Coast of the United States to Sorrento, Italia. And I'm very excited. My friend and I are going to land in Rome and then spend a day in Rome, head down to the Amalfi Coast, and then another bookend day in Rome, and then fly back. So we're there a total of about a week. So this is coming up, and I have really been thinking a lot about packing for this trip because there's a lot of like logistical issues that go along with this. So, first of all, it's my cousin's wedding, right? So I need a wedding outfit. It's a formal wedding. There is a rehearsal dinner the night before, and there's a brunch the day after. So I need 3 wedding outfits. If I catch COVID when I'm there, which is unlikely because I have KN95 masks, I have N95 masks, I am now triple vaxxed, so like I should be okay, but my favorite saying is luck favors the prepared, and so I can't go into this unprepared. It's just not who I am. So if I were to catch COVID while I was in Italy, their quarantine process is you have to stay there for anywhere between 7 to 21 days. It just depends on how bad your symptoms are. And so I need to be able to work if I'm there. So I have to bring my work computer with me. And I didn't want to bring like this huge giant carry-on. So because I like packing light if I can. So that's sort of another issue. But also, like, if I end up staying in Italy for an extra 2 or 3 weeks, I have to deal with like, clothes. Like how am I going to have clothes to wear? And making sure that I have enough hair products, which I know sounds ridiculous, but even if I don't like do anything to my hair. By the way, this is once again wrapping my hair more meticulously around the knee sock that you wear up here, and sleeping in it. So I think this looks fantastic. If you want to take a look at my last video, I show you how to do it. So anyway, if I can use crappy shampoo, I can't use crappy conditioner because I have so much hair and it's really coarse and it's going to set me back like a year if I use crappy conditioner. So I have to figure out, like, can I take conditioner enough for a dozen showers? Because that's basically what it's going to come down to if I end up being in Italy for a month, because I don't wash my hair every day. So there's that. I am going to be getting my period while I'm there. It's just the way my life is right now. It's not it's not an option for me to use some kind of medication to skip it. So I'm going to be having my period when I'm there, and my body is shaped in such a way where like I can be as prepared as I think I could ever be, and then all of a sudden it's like surprise, and it finds some way to ruin my day. So I have to be prepared for that. Another issue that I've been thinking a lot about is that when we go from Rome to Sorrento, you have to pass through Naples. There's really no other way to do it. And Naples is known for a lot of pickpockets and a lot of people trying to just take your stuff. And I've been reading a lot about different schemes that people do to try to just steal things from you. So for example, you'll be at like a train stop, you have your phone, in your hand in front of you. People just run on the train, yank your phone and run off. And that's it. It happens in 30 seconds. There's another scheme where people pretend like they have a baby and then they throw the baby and they're like, catch my baby. And they think you're just going to drop all your stuff and like catch the baby. There's no baby. It's just like a blanket in another blanket or something. So I'm very concerned about the safety of myself and my belongings and my friends' belongings. So I have to deal with that. And like, I want to make sure that my carry-on is secure because like we're going to have to carry all of our luggage from Rome to Sorrento, of course. So I have to make sure that it can be secured well. And then the last problem is the weather. So the weather itself actually isn't a problem. It's going to be stunning. It's going to be like 75 degrees Fahrenheit during the day. That's the high. But that means that in the morning, it's like 55. And then in the afternoon, like if the sun's pretty hot because you're closer to the equator because it's in the Mediterranean, then you're going to get hot. And then it's going to get cold again at night. So it's like, oh my gosh, like what am I supposed to... All right, so those were my issues going into packing here that I've been thinking a lot about. So to deal with the carry-on situation, I purchased a backpack that the zipper is towards your back. So when you're wearing the backpack, like unless somebody's trying really hard, it's going to be really difficult for somebody to get in the zipper because it's facing your back. It's also a very thick, sort of shinier plastic, and so it's actually difficult to cut into as well. It's like anti-theft. I don't know, but it's supposed to be pretty good for this type of situation. So I measured my laptop, my work laptop, and it just fits in this backpack, which makes me very happy. So I don't have to take like some big, huge carry-on. I think I'm also going to be using this backpack around Italy itself because, you know, a lot of times they don't give you bags to carry items that you purchase. Let's say, like, I don't know what the weather's going to be, so I want to carry like a light jacket. I tend to bring like a lot of different types of medicines with me. If I want to carry a water bottle, sunblock, like just all kinds of stuff that I think it's going to be good to have with me when I'm there. So here's what's going in the carry-on when I actually, you know, I'm getting on the plane. I have 3 different types of headphones. There's a reason for that. I have my AirPods. I looked into getting one of those converters, like for your AirPods into the speakers for the plane. But AirPods only hold a charge for about 5 hours. And so it's going to be, you know, the flight's longer than that. And, you know, I don't want to have to rely on the AirPods all the time because it's easier for them to fail than it is for wired headphones to fail. So I'm going to have my AirPods, which are connected to my iPad and my iPhone. And then I'm going to bring headphones that are the regular circular jack that I can plug into the plane itself to listen to the in-flight entertainment. And then I'm going to bring headphones that plug into my Apple products. Because now, of course, they have the stupid like flat thingy that plugs in, and so you can't use your regular headphones anymore unless you get the dongle converter thingy that I don't have. Additionally, those regular headphones are going to serve as my work headphones because the majority of my work, I'm on the phone with clients most of the day through my computer. I'm not bringing my fancy work headphones. I'm just bringing like regular ones. I have a collapsible water bottle, which I think is going to be really useful. So that's coming with me in the carry-on. I'm bringing my iPad, my work computer. I have all my charger cables. I have this nifty converter, the currency converter for the electricity. And it actually works in the UK and Australia as well as in Europe. It has like different things that you could, whatever. I actually read a hack online that I love this hack. So instead of bringing a whole bunch of those plugs to convert the electricity, just bring one and then bring a power strip, like a whatever this is, surge protector. So I'm not bringing a surge protector, but I'm bringing this little box that has 2 areas for US plugs and then 2 USB ports that I can plug in, you know, cords to things. So I think that'll be really good. That's also coming in the carry-on. This carry-on, it looks pretty small, but it actually fits a lot in it. If y'all want to know like what the carry-on is, I will put the link. I guess I could put the link in the description, couldn't I? That's what a typical YouTuber does. I don't usually do that. What else am I bringing? Oh, I have a neck pillow that's like, it's not actually a pillow. It's like this shaped piece of plastic in like a soft scarf contraption where you actually like lean it and then you can like lean your head on the thing so you can actually sleep. You're not going to get a sore neck. I have a foot hammock that you put on the tray table in front of you so I can put my feet up. I have various medicines for different types of things. So I have one for jet lag. I typically bring like Imodium and aspirin and heartburn medication. Actually, that's pretty much the main ones that I bring because those are the main problems that I have. Then I'm going to bring my masks, of course. I have hand sanitizer, and then I have a small collapsible bag that like fits in itself, you know, so it rolls up. And that bag is not going to be collapsed in entire while I'm on the way to the airport. And the reason for that is because my friend and I decided to make little care packages for the flight staff that's going to be staffing our flight. And so each bag has like tissues and some tea and some gum and a little lip balm and little like eye mask things. So we're bringing 16 of them. So 8 for the crew on the way there, 8 for the crew on the way home. And they actually take up a decent amount of room. So I'm putting them in that collapsible bag. And my friend's going to carry half of them. I haven't given them to her yet. And also I'm going to bring the only real piece of outerwear I'm bringing with me is my sweater coat. So I figured this, I was looking at my fall jackets, like, I'm not sure what I should bring. The sweater coat is black. It only has a tie. It does not have pockets or a zipper. So the downside is that it doesn't have pockets or a zipper. But the upside is that it's going to look good with every silhouette that I'm bringing. So it looks good with pants and skirts and, well, that's really all I'm wearing, pants and skirts and dresses. I think it'll work as well for the wedding if I happen to get cold. So That's going to be, I'm going to have my backpack as my carry-on. Then I'm going to have that collapsible bag with the goodie bags and my coat in a separate bag. So now here is what I'm bringing. My suitcase is split up into two different sizes. It's a hard shell, right? So half of it is going to be like just sort of miscellany almost. The other half is actually like my shirts and my pants and my dresses that you're actually going to see when I'm there. So on the logistical side, I'm bringing 5 pairs of shoes, which I'm the kind of person that I can't wear the same shoes all the time. And my feet start to hurt. It's not gonna work. So I have dressy wedding shoes. They're actually dressy sandals that I could wear during the day if I wanted to. I have a pair of like watery sandals that can get, well, I mean, they can get wet. They don't look like water, but they can get wet because my Italian teacher told me that it's actually still warm enough to swim. So if like we wanted to take a dip or something, because we're going to Capri for a day, then, we could like, I want shoes that are able to get wet. So I have these shoes that can get wet. I can also walk in them all day. I have a pair of white sneakers. And I have a pair of these like loafer things that like, they really look like shoes from the old country. So I'm mostly Italian, but my other quarter is Hungarian. That's where I got my face from. And they really look like shoes that came right out of Eastern Europe, but I love them. They're brown. They kind of go with everything. And then I'm wearing my little black Vionic booties actually on the plane. So that's my 5 pairs of shoes. So I think I'm hoping that's gonna be good, and I'm gonna wear them all. I'm bringing a couple other things for safety. I have a door lock that like you put it in the hotel like door jam thingy, so that even if somebody has a key to your room, they can't get in your room. So that's going to be I just like it as an extra measure of safety. Airbnbs make me nervous, but if I ever went into an Airbnb, I would absolutely bring that with me. I also have little locks that are going to go on the outside of my luggage, but once I get there, so I realize I can just cut the lock off, if my bag is chosen to get searched in the airport. It's really for when I'm actually traveling through Italy and I can't keep a close eye on my belongings. So I have a lock to close my backpack, and I have a lock to close my suitcase. So those are coming in the mail soon. So then this is the first time that I've been using packing cubes, and I don't know why I didn't use packing cubes before, because they seem pretty awesome. So I have 1 cube with underwear. So I have some Thinx underwear in there. I have some like boxer short style underwear for women that I wear under dresses, and then some regular underwear. I probably have like 10 or 12 pairs. And so, a lot of people, like, I don't know if you've heard that thing online where it's a joke where, how many times am I going to crap my pants on this vacation a day? And, you bring extra underwear or something. So I know myself and just the way my body is. I got the Italian hair jean, which also comes with the Italian smell jean sometime, the Italian sweat jean. Like, I might be oversharing, but hopefully this actually is going to help somebody, pack their own situation. So I'm bringing extra underwear, but if I'm stuck in Italy, I'm also bringing laundry detergent. So you can purchase on Amazon, like I got some Tide that's in like individual packages, but I like to use unscented and no dye detergent on like my under things, because I can sometimes have sensitive skin. So I actually poured some in a little snack baggie, and then I put that snack baggie in another snack baggie. And so I'm bringing extra detergent with me, so I can actually do 3 loads of laundry while I'm there if I need to. So I have 1 packing cube with that. Then I have 1 packing cube with all my socks in it. So I have more athletic socks to go with the sneakers, and then black socks to go with the booties. And the other 3 pairs of shoes, I don't wear socks with them most of the time. The old country shoes I could, but I don't need to. And I also have a pair of little slipper socks. High knee socks. So number 1, I need to be able to do my hair like this again. And number 2, if I'm wearing dresses or a dress, and it's colder outside or something, then that's another way to get a little bit more warmth for myself, is to put on those knee socks with my shoes and be on my way. I have a container of stuff to deal with my period. As I mentioned, my body does not love giving me easy menstrual cycles. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't have any issues with like endometriosis. I don't have super bad cramps. My period's usually about 3 days. It's just the idea of having to do more laundry than I would like to do. So I have an array of, I have the Thinx, I have a ton of pads, I have a ton of light day pads, and I have a ton of tampons that I'm bringing with me that all fit in 1 It's not technically a packing cube, but they're all self-contained in their own container. So that's taking up some space. Then I have 4 bags of like personal care products, like specific little travel, like not giant Ziploc bags or anything. So I have 1 bag of hair stuff, 1 bag of hair like styling stuff because I'm gonna have to do my hair for the wedding, and I'm trying to use up some of my sample products. Then I have 1 bag for my skincare and 1 bag for makeup. So they're all pretty small. They're all about this big, but it's just easier that way to pack, I think, as opposed to having them all in like 1 giant bag. So pretty much everything I'm bringing except for like 1 or 2 makeup products are sample sizes that I've gotten from Birchbox and from Allure Box over the years. So I have plenty of conditioner. As I mentioned, I have a lot of conditioner in those little individual packets. I might be able to get 2 uses out of a packet that's about this big because I have a lot of hair and need a lot of conditioner. So I think I'm prepared on that front. And I just, I want to be able to do whatever hairstyle I want. I'm not bringing a flat iron, but I did find, fun fact. So if you're bringing something that heats up from the United States to Europe or to, somewhere else, basically anything that heats up, you have to have a converter, like the device itself has to be able to sort of convert. That's not to say that it has to have a plug that works in Europe and Australia, but the device has to say that it can sort of switch voltages. So I actually went to TJ Maxx and I found a curling wand. I like my curling wand. I found a little baby curling wand. It's about this big, that switches voltages that like I need to. So I'm gonna bring that with me so I can touch up my wavy hair. On my way there, I'm probably gonna straighten my hair, so I'll have straight hair for a little bit at a time, and then my natural curls or these semi-natural curls while I'm there the rest of the time. So then I'm also bringing sunblock. I'm bringing a clothing refresh spray. So that's another thing that again, I know myself, and I'm gonna need a clothing refresher spray if I'm gonna wear things for more than 1 day, because that's just how my body is. I know myself. We're gonna be doing a lot of walking. We're gonna be outside all day. It's something I need. So between the clothing refresher, being able to wash some of my under things, and bringing enough of each item of clothing, I think I'll be all right. I'm also, I bought some Loom deodorant, which is like a natural deodorant that it can come in a paste, it can come in a stick, and it can kind of go anywhere. So I'm gonna be trying that on this trip. I haven't actually received it yet, but I'm hopefully going to get it soon, and I'm going to try it on this trip. And then for accessories, I brought my favorite fall scarf. It's oranges, yellows, greens, blues, purples. It sounds disgusting. It's a very cute scarf. I get compliments on it all the time. I've had it like 10 years. Sorry, that's the kitten with his jingle mouse. He wants to play fetch yet again. And the other scarf I'm gonna be bringing is a blanket scarf. So that's a scarf that kind of doubles as a blanket. It's gonna keep me nice and warm on the plane. So my entire outfit on the plane, I didn't go over this yet, is gonna be all black. I have black faux leather leggings. I have my black booties, my favorite black medium length shirt. My coat is black, the sweater coat, and then my blanket scarf is a beautiful gold. It's like a dressy iridescent gold that I think I could wear with a lot of things. And then I'm also bringing a couple of scrunchies, not only so I could do my hair like this, but because scrunchies are back, so I'm doing some scrunchies, and 1 wide brown belt. So I decided for this trip that I'm gonna stick to certain colors. And so I'm sticking to black, white, brown, and green for the most part. My dress for the wedding is pink, but pretty much everything else fits into that color scheme, so I can mix and match things pretty easily. So on the other side of my suitcase, I have my 3 wedding outfits. I'm bringing 2 pair of dark jeans. By the way, I found these high-waisted jeans from the Loft, which they only actually carry high-waisted jeans right now for some reason. They fit perfectly. They're so comfy. They never lose their shape. They're fantastic. I'm so excited to bring them. I am bringing a bathing suit because my Italian teacher said, as I said before, it's still warm enough to swim. It's actually less expensive to get COVID tests, purchase them here, and then bring them with you as opposed to buying them there. So I have to take a test 2 days before I get on the plane. Less than 72 hours before my plane lands in Italy, which ends up being 2 days before I leave. And then you have to take a COVID test a couple of days before you return as well. So I purchased those COVID tests so I have them with me. I don't have to buy them when I'm in Italy. And then I have 4 dresses, and at least 2 of them I can use as layering pieces. So like I have a white shirt dress where I'm bringing a couple of short sleeve sweaters and they could easily go over the shirt dress. I think that's gonna be a cute thing to do. Then I also have one skirt, my favorite orange skirt that I can wear with both my short sleeve sweaters that I'm wearing, as well as a couple of other items. I have 2 white shirts. I'm a real big fan of a nice white blousey shirt. I have one patterned shirt it's too pretty not to bring. One t-shirt to be kind of like cool rocker chick one day, maybe, not that that's really me. One cardigan. I got away with bringing one cardigan. It matches, well, it's sage green, and it matches everything except for my sage green dress, because I'm not putting green on top of green. It's a little too much. 2 pairs of pajamas, and then I have a contingency plan in case either my friend or my suitcase is too heavy, or I purchase a lot of crap when I'm in Italy and I have to try to bring it home, because I've had that happen in the past. I've actually had to buy a bag in the past to get my stuff home from a trip. So I have a collapsible duffel bag that I think is really going to work out well, that I've packed in my suitcase. So like if we get to the airport, they say it's too heavy, I can just pull out this duffel and then I can put a couple things in there, then stuff in my collapsible bag with the gifts for the airline staff and my coat in that duffel, and I'm still only going to have my carry-on and my personal item. So hopefully that contingency will work. So now the only things that I'm really not bringing that I'm considering, well, one thing I'm sad about, one thing I'm trying to figure out what to do about it. The sad thing is that I'm not bringing a physical book. So I have my Kindle all prepared with books on it, well, my Kindle app. But I love the feeling of like a physical book, so I'm kind of sad I'm not bringing a physical book, but I don't have the room. And then I have to figure out what to do about rain. So rain is pretty common there. But like I could bring a raincoat that takes up a little bit more space than I want, or I can bring an umbrella that's a little bit heavier than I want. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what to do there. I might end up not bringing anything at all for rain. I'm not really sure. I mean, when I was in England for a study abroad for 5 weeks, it rained once when I was in college. So I think I have good luck with Europe and rain. So anyway, that is how I am packing for my trip, for a 7.5-day trip. And I really hope that going through my packing list and sort of my thought process in packing helps somebody. I have been told by my parents, at least, that I am a very good packer. I'm really good at like helping people figure out what to bring to things. So hopefully this helps somebody. So if there's anything I can do for anybody, answer any questions, put them in the comments down below. And thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.